Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel and to another really exciting unboxing video. The kind folks at Vangoa have sent me a different 12-string guitar. I did review and play and unbox a beautiful 12-string that they sent me a couple of years ago, and I was fortunate that it was nice outside and it was warm and I was able to play it outside on my deck. It is November, I'm not sure when you'll be watching this, and it's a bit frigid, so I'm in my elder son's room. He's now a doctor and he's in his residency, so I'm using his room and still have the bed for when he can come to visit, but it's not that often, as you can imagine. So I've converted it to a little music room for the winter, and I'm excited to begin this unboxing because it's supposed to be a very pretty color, so we'll see, and maybe I'll have time to listen to it too, I hope. So here we go. By the way, it only came in this box, but it feels pretty heavy duty, so hopefully with the gig bag that I think comes with it, it should be okay. Okay, I have it unboxed. Here is the goodie bag. So let's do the goodie bag first. Build the suspense to see what this looks like. I'm excited. Okay. Important tuner that we're going to use because the strings have to stretch, and now we have 12 strings to stretch, so definitely the tuner will be very helpful. And a Vangoa black strap. That's fine, doesn't need to be fancy as long as it works. It's acoustic electric, so they give you the cord to use. And cords are important, so I would suggest if you get any kind of buzzing, or not buzzing, but feedback or humming, sometimes it could be from the cord. Not saying this will do that, but before you think there's something wrong with the instrument, I always check and get a better quality cord just to see. Sometimes it's the amp, sometimes it's even your household electricity. Okay, we'll put this here. It comes with a capo, which is very handy when you want to change keys quickly. You just slap it on. It comes with this plastic stick-on pick guard, if you will. This is great. It comes with an extra set of 12 strings, and that's really nice because strings can be expensive. So there are 12 strings there. A cleaning cloth, says Vangoa. It has an owner's manual, and they give you some of this abrasive paper, they call it. It's like sandpaper, just in case maybe the frets are a little too sharp, because it depends on your climate. So that may come into play. I haven't used one yet because I would rather take it to a luthier and make sure that's all it is, or maybe try putting a humidifier first just to see if that takes care of it, because wood, you know, expands and contracts due to the weather and different temperature and humidity conditions. So if you're in a dry climate, or you have forced air heat like I do in the winter, that's when in fact, this just reminded me, we just put the heat on, that I have to go into all my guitar, I have to go into all of my guitar cases and ukulele cases and make sure I put some kind of humidifier in each of them. Sometimes it's a sponge, sometimes it's one of those little packs that you put in the sound hole, and it also has a sponge so you wet it. So there are various type of humidifiers you can use that are not that expensive, but that will protect the instrument from cracking, because you don't want it to crack, and also help with the neck. If the fret wires are just slightly sharp, it may mean that the neck just kind of contracted because it didn't have enough liquid, so moisture. So there's your owner's manual. It might say something about that in there. And also they give you 3 picks and an extra 2 of these I always forget what these are called. These pins that hold the strings in. Sometimes they pop. So they give you 2 extra, which is really nice. So there you have the goodie bag, a very nice, thoughtful goodie bag. I actually bought a little kit when I had a baritone ukulele that had those type of pins that hold the string. And that was unusual because usually they're tied, but this particular one had these pegs and they broke. And so I had to take the old one out, and it, you know, actually it was changing strings. I broke it because I tried to use something other than a tool that you can buy that's so clever, and it pops it right out. I think I tried to use a spoon or a knife or something. That wasn't a good idea. So I suggest this little, very inexpensive, I think less than $10 kit you can get. I bought it on Amazon, and it came with some extra pins. It came with this tool. So I thought, oh, I will never have to pop another pin again. So live and learn. As my late mother, God rest her soul, would say, education is expensive. That is for sure. Okay, I have everything back. And I noticed that the gig bag has a little, to put your sunglasses or pen or keys up there. There's a pocket there. And then this pocket should hold all of the goodies. Some of the goodies, after I shut the camera off to tune it, I will put on, like the strap, and I will use a tuner, so that'll come in handy. And there's one zipper, you know, closure. Backpack straps, yay! Because although it's 12 string, it's not that heavy. I could definitely put this on my back. So that's nice that there's backpack straps. And you also have a handle, not a reinforced handle, so I'd be really careful. I would actually carry it from the backpack straps, which seem to be reinforced, because this is, that's it. It's just sewed on here and here. No rubber. It's not double, so I'd be really careful with that. Okay, here we go. Are you excited? I am. Oh man. It's always like Christmas. Ooh. Now it doesn't go all the way around. So it stops right here. So you have to kind of slide it out and slide it in carefully, because you don't want to bang it. Okay, I'm going to set the bag on the floor, and then I'll come up closer. Interesting, is it the one? I don't think it's the one they said. I thought they said it was going to be a Sunburst, so I don't feel like it is from the look of it. But we'll look at it and check. Okay. The Allen wrench, which you need to adjust the truss rod. Again, I would put this in the bag, and I would let a luthier adjust it, because I'm not sure that I would, you know, it would be a good idea for me to try to adjust it. All right. Ooh, that's very pretty. I love their headstock. Okay, beautiful headstock. Shiny. I think it's Sapele. I'm not really sure. Let me get a little closer so you can see it. This is Vangoa with the, not the G clef, but it's the F clef, which is on the bass clef of music. And the back, they all have the Vangoa music notes. It's a nice little touch on the back of the tuner. Very nice. All right, let's get back here and see what we have. Because now I really don't know. Oh, it is a Sunburst. I'm not going to say I was going to be a little disappointed, but I'm happy it's a Sunburst. I kind of have a little soft spot for those. Ooh. Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. Shiny. Wow. Let me get closer so you can see it. Well, you can see my light in there. The halo light, you see it? Wow. That's pretty. It's got the binding all around. It's got that pretty binding right down the middle. And it's got also, oh, it's got something in between the rosette, like almost like a, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's mother of pearl, but it's some kind of shiny material, which is kind of cool, like a metallic material. So it's got brown that goes into this burst, this orangey burst. And I could see why they give you the cloth, because already I put my fingerprints on it. So it's something that you have to, you know, keep at. Also, it's got this nice bridge, wood bridge. Looks like ebony. And it's got this Vangoa EQ system. The battery goes here. You have volume, you have bass boost, you have middle, treble, and then you also have something called presence, which is kind of nice, and a battery check, which I'm sure the battery is not really kind of, there's probably plastic, so I'll check that out. So that's really nice. All right, let's take this part off. I'll go back so you can see it. Okay, hope you can see everything. Look at that. And now I'm going to take the protective case, protective sleeve, I should call it, off the strings. Okay. All right. It's got a little Vangoa label here. It says Catch Life's Melody. So that's their little phrase. A little bit about them. Maintenance, it tells you that perfect humidity would be 45 to 55%. Perfect temperature would be 72 to 77 degrees. Of course, it says keep clean and that it's fragile. Yes, we know. It's very fragile. And I've had things happen to guitars recently with either humidity or just if I've, you know, dropped something or things have fallen and it's not pretty. So yes, they're definitely fragile pieces of wood, you know. So there you have it. Pretty nice size fretboard. Hopefully it'll feel, I know I have problem hands, but I know the last one I was able to play pretty easily. And maybe on another video I can compare the two. I am back teaching my 2 ESL jobs to adults who are learning English, and I love it so much. So that's why there may be a little less new content, but I plan on doing this whenever I can and whenever the time allows, because I love music so much. And I love it when companies contact me and it gets me right back into it, and I somehow make time. So I will definitely always make time for music. Really pretty. I can't wait to check it out. Meaning how it sounds. It's a cutaway, so you can reach these frets a little more easily. This is the strap button they have here on the side, and they have another one on the bottom. And I like that the place where you plug it in to make it acoustic electric, I prefer it on the side, the way you see it here, because when it's in the strap button, number one, it's really hard to get a strap because it's never long enough, and it's just, for me, it's just not as comfortable. And then you can't stand the guitar up in a stand when it's on if you're doing a gig because the strap is there, the plug is there. You can damage the plug or the guitar. So I prefer it right here. So I think they did a good job with that. I have to look and see where the other one is. I don't remember. So this will be out of tune because that's what happens when it's traveling all these thousands of miles. So yes, I will return. I will not bore you with tuning 12 strings, and they need to stretch. So when I come back, even if I play you a song or two, bear in mind that these strings will need to stretch over a period of time, and then the guitar will sound better and better and better. Guitars anyway sound better with age because the wood changes and it just becomes, for me, just more beautiful and more mellow. So anyway, thank you so much, Vangoa, and made a very pretty Sunburst. This is new. They never had a Sunburst version. And it's acoustic electric, so you can plug in, and even if you have crying children, barking dogs, lawnmowers, whatever, you can still make a decent recording. So can't wait to try to play it. So hang on, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, so I got it tuned up, and it wasn't easy because I popped a string. And I just hate popping strings on new guitars. But sometimes it happens. For whatever reason, I could not get one string in tune, and I kept trying and trying it. I popped it. So good thing they give you the extra strings. So it's in tune right now, but I'm telling you, it needs a lot of time to stretch. So let me just give you a sound sample before it goes out of tune again. Really nice full sound. It's nothing like that full, 12-string guitar sound. And by the way, it's like a unique kind of a thing because some of the strings are in unison and some are an octave apart. So I'll play each of them. E, E, A, D, D, G, G, B, B, E, E. The B and the E strings are unison. So you kind of get that chorusy effect because no matter how much in tune something is, sometimes that little slight out of tune gives it, that's what really gives a chorus effect. It's just a slight detuning. Not enough that it's like, but where it's like that cool chorus effect. So, and this is again, just played acoustically. I'll plug it in so you can hear how it sounds plugged in. So that was some strumming, just strumming some chords. And here's some picking. Major seventh chords. A lot of sustain, really pretty. Sounds like it would be a good song to play. The song I wrote for my boys a long time ago called Sweet Time. How time flies, I feel like I just gazed into your eyes. And one day you'll feel this way, it's bittersweet, you'll know the ache we feel. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've grown. Soon you'll be on your own. I can't believe how fast it went from the time you were sent to us. Springing forth from the only for a short time, so it seems. Where did it go? All our sweet time, it slipped away before our eyes. You have your dreams, you have your goals, and I just pray you'll always know. We love you, we love you, we'll never stop thinking of you. This much I know, this much I know, this much I know. And that's only a part of the song, but it sounds like it'll be good with this guitar. I have to relearn how to play 12 string. When you don't play it, you forget there are a lot more strings, but it does seem to be pretty forgiving. It feels very comfortable. I'm not a very big person. I don't have a lot of room in here, so I keep hitting that. But it does feel pretty comfortable, especially on a chair with a strap. And yeah, I think the action is really good. You know, I wear a brace for my arthritis, and I don't feel any pain right now. And really pretty. So let me show you something else before I plug it in. This is a shout out to my friend Cal, because I discovered these but never did a video, and I really thought it deserved one. But he's got a great series called Guitar Crap. You should check it out, and some of it's really good, and this is one of them. It's a little disc, a little rubber disc, and you put it on over the strap so that the strap doesn't slip off, because I've had that happen and it's not pretty. And you can put it on this side as well. So I did both. So shout out, check out Cal's channel. Try to put a link if I can. So let me plug this in. Alrighty. It definitely needs to be tuned again, but we'll just go with this right now. So there's a battery. Oh, I had to take the plastic off. I was right, off the battery. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't work. You have to take it out, put it back in, and everything will be fine. And there's a little battery check. Wow, that's nice. And I'll just fool around with the EQ a little. top-notch job of a studio, but I haven't played that in a while. But wow, it's even good for fingerstyle, so that's kind of cool, like the other one was as well. Just brush the strings like with the side of your nail. Just feels like you just want to keep exploring and just kind of get lost in the sound. Wow, I like it. Here's my pick. I'll play a. Let me tune it again. You're gonna have to keep tuning this baby a lot. But that's with most stringed instruments. And then once you stretch, you really just have to tune it each time you play. You want to tune up. Just sing you a little song with it plugged in so you can hear how it could sound if you're playing at a gig. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow nice sounding guitar. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I will try to come up with some other videos. Maybe I'll compare the other one that I have with this one and the cases, but we'll see how time allows. But I just wanted to get this out there for you to see this, especially for the holidays coming. This is a really pretty instrument that sounds and feels good too. I mean, you can judge by what you hear and what you think, but the action's really good too. And nothing's buzzing, which is really a plus. So thanks for watching. Thank you again, Vangoa, and have a nice night. Take care.